Hello soulmates, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make this cowl neck backless alter neck flare dress that you are seeing right here. If you are new here, you're highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share. And to my current subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your effort. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So I'm going to need to chop down my vertical measurement. Here is my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, then my hip line, and then the full length. Here is the full length. Okay, so first I'll go wide and chop down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inches I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll chalk it down here also. Then I'll connect a straight line. Here is my chest line. Okay, this line is my chest line. So next I'll go ahead and chop down my basic neck width of 3 inches, and neck depth I'm making use of 3 inches also. Then after that I'll be using my curve ruler to connect it this way. Next I'll go ahead and connect from my neck width down to my shoulder slope. Next I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2. I'll get the midpoint, which is 4. From that point I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll use my ruler to connect it this way to the upper part. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 4 to divide by 4. I have 10. I'll check it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my bodice. Okay. For this particular pattern, there's no need for that. So my bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus ½ inch for sewing allowance. Okay. I'm making use of ½ inches for my sewing allowance. Under bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Then plus ½ inches sewing allowance. Waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus ½ inches sewing allowance. Hip divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus my sewing allowance. So whatever I have on my hip line, I'll chalk it down on the full length. Okay, I'll chalk it down on the full length. Then I'll be adding extra 3 or 3.5 inches or even 4 inches, okay, for the flare at the down part. So I'll go ahead and mark out 3.5 inches, okay. So next I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Connect to my hip line. Then I'll take it down to the full length, okay. So this part that went inside, you can go ahead and keep it straight. That is this part. Take it straight down, or you leave it this way. So next, from the neck width, I'll go in by 2 inches. That is for my outer neck. You can make use of 1.5 or 3 inches, depending on what you want. So from that point, I'll connect it straight to my waistline, okay. I'll curve it down to my waistline this way. And this is what we have on this part. So this is all for the front part. So now I'll go ahead and I'll cut it out, okay. So let's do that, guys. Just watch what I'm doing. And this is what we have, okay. So after that, from the picture we have on the thumbnail, I'll go ahead and slash through my underbust this way. The cowl neck stops at the underbust, so I'll go ahead and slash through my underbust this way, okay. Once you slash it, you go ahead and open it up this way. Then you go ahead and measure out what you want. If you want to use 7 or 8 inches, the more you open, the more your cowl neck will drop, okay. So I'll go ahead and place it on a fresh pattern this way. You can see what I have here. I'll place it this way and make sure you arrange your pattern very well, okay, just as you see me doing. Then after that, I'll go ahead and open up the upper part this way. Then measure out what I want. I want to make use of 7 inches. So what I have here is 7 inches. Okay. Then next, I'll go ahead and connect from my neck width to the starting point of my pattern. Okay. From this point, I'll connect a straight line this way. And this is what I have. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and trace out my shoulder and also the side of my pattern. This way, I'll trace it down. Then after that, I'll take out my pattern and I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. Take out your pattern and then cut it out. So this is what I have for the front part. Okay, here is the front part. So we're cutting this part on fold, this part, okay. And this is what we have here at the front part. Can you see what we have here? Okay, this is what you'll be having. So here is the extension at the shoulder part. The height will be 2 inches and then the length you can make use of 30 or even 35 or something longer. Okay, so this is what we have. Because you'll be tying this at the back of your neckline. This is what we have for the front part. So now let's go back to the back part of this dress. So I'll go ahead and bring in my old pattern. From the waistline, I'll come up by 1 inches. Okay, I'll go ahead and come up by 1 inches from the waistline and I'll connect a straight line. After that, I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. Cut it out, and this is what we have for the back. Okay, this is the back pattern. So for this back, you also go ahead and cut out this part on fold. Cut out the center line on fold. There's no zip at the back, so the zip is by the side. Okay, so once you fold this part and sew it in, you go ahead and fix your zipper at the side of your dress. Okay, this part, cut it on fold. Okay, there's no zip at the back, and this is what we have here for this particular tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. Okay, bye.